Welcome, welcome. Well, as you guys can see, things are happening here already. So I want to welcome you guys officially to the History Makers Training, November 2018, themed The Undiscovered Power of Conversion. Well, so much is happening right now. Am I saying the truth, dear delegates? Yeah. All right, guys, as you join us, please, I would like to encourage you to go ahead and share. We're going to have a dinner time with Dr. Sunday today, and it's going to be a question and answer session as we feast. So if you are not here with us, you already know you're missing a lot by looking at what we're having on our tables today. So, well, please go ahead and share our Facebook viewers, our YouTube viewers. Please
have salt there.
Share.
For salt lovers.
So, for those of you who would like to join us, we'll give you more instructions later. But for now, I would like to perhaps hand over the microphone to. I doubt everybody's busy right now, Pastor.
For yourself.
Well, I don't know because everybody's eating right now.
Why should you think of handing it over when you are the one with the microphone? Anybody you want to hand it over to has to first of all finish something.
Eating. All right. Okay. So, well, perhaps before I
prolong your sorrow.
All right, so let me give some few announcements while they are eating. The first announcement I would like to give is for those of you who would like to register for the January HMT, we advise you to start registering now. Just write us at hmt at godembassy.org, hmt at godembassy.org. So write us that you're interested, and we will get back to you definitely. And also for those of you who would like to get some of Dr. Sunday's books, we're going to be announcing some of the books. I think, Vic, can you help with some of the books, please? So just, we'll announce some of the books that Dr. Sunday has written, and then that would actually reduce some of my time here. Just anyone. Then over time, we're going to keep announcing. Is it locked?
Maybe you should inform people about the topics and what we are doing.
All right. Of the January HMT. Okay, so, well, the theme of this HMT, this History Makers Training November session is titled The Undiscovered Power of Conversion. Well, if you happen to watch Dr. Sunday while he was doing the time conversion series, I'm sure you would remember that you kept on repeating that one word that you should never forget, one word that no one should forget is the word conversion. I remember him telling us to repeat it. Repeat is conversion. Well, this HMT is dedicated to that subject of conversion. It's going to be amazing. Pastor Sunday said it's going to be scientific, and it's going to be scriptural. I mean, you know, when Dr. Sunday is talking about anything, no one has spoken like that or would have dealt with that topic the way he's going to deal with it. So we're going to have a great time talking about conversion, about energy. But before I go on that subject, there are some books I would like to advertise here. This is the book that was recently released, How the Church Creates Economic Recession. How the Church Creates Economic Recession. For you to get any of these books, you could get them free on Kindle Unlimited. Kindle Unlimited, that's Amazon Kindle Unlimited. So by doing that, you'd get it free, a lot of pastors' books. So the next book is How to Create Core Values in a Child. How to create core values in a child. This is a must-read book for every parent and anyone who plans to be a parent to know how to create core values in your child. Very important book. Well, this is the the cover alone is is I don't know how to describe it. It's interesting. A man or a mouse?
It's telling.
Yeah, it's telling. Yeah, a man or a mouse. So this book is another amazing book that was just released by Dr. Sunday, A Man or a Mouse. Do well to get it. Another book, I Am a Person, Am I a Personality? I am a person, am I a personality? Well, you know, if you listen to Dr. Sunday, these are words that definitely you would remember: personality, and biomass. So how to move from being a biomass to becoming a personality. That is that book. The next book is The Church, an Instrument to Subdue the Earth. The Church, an Instrument to Subdue the Earth. This is a must-read book for pastors, ministers. This is going to help people understand the role and the importance of the church in subduing the earth. Don't forget, you can get these books free on Kindle Unlimited. You could get them free on Kindle Unlimited, or you could get them cheap by writing to Dr. Sunday's office, dsasbooks@gmail.com, dsasbooks@gmail.com. Or you could get them on Amazon if you want to buy 1 or 2 copies. Or if you're in Nigeria, you could write Chioma. Yeah, Chioma, she is in Nigeria and she's a distributor. You could write her, contact her if you want to get any book like that. Okay, so the other book I have here is Insulted by Ungodliness. Insulted by Ungodliness. Well, everyone who has read this book, they really got charged up to confront the ungodliness in their nations, in their countries. So if you've not read this book, please do well to get it. Insulted by Ungodliness. All right, so I'm sure you guys have not seen Dr. Sunday. I would like to let's see Dr. Sunday and let people know that he's here on this table with us. Hello, Dr. Sunday. Can we show you? What? Hello, sir.
You have to shake that mouth because you wanted me to use. You wanted me to use that same mouth to answer, right? Do your due diligence work. You've got to find out if that mouth is ready to answer you or not. I'm not going to pretend. And I'm not going to run into trouble too. Because I want to satisfy you. Mm-hmm. But, you know, maybe it's a good thing that you called on me. Because you made me to remember Lazarus. And the man who didn't share from his plate found himself in hell. Since I don't want to make that one my own destiny, I think you come and take the plate. Don't send me, don't send me to hell. Come and take my plate. Mm-hmm. Okay, you can set yourself free now. Take care of yourself. Okay, guys. Hello, everybody. We want to welcome you to this dinner. No. Does anybody want extra? There are extra meat and extra food here. Yeah, please. The men, the men must always. You must treat the men like men. More men must be men, especially when they are big. Especially when they are big. You don't joke with men. Emmanuel, you are not small, oh. Make they pretend as if you be small. One of the small men, oh. Emmanuel, now how you they use? Make the Ukrainians and Oyibos don't they say, look what he did. Don't worry, you are a Lagos boy. Me, I understand. Anyway, sorry guys. Just want to use this opportunity to welcome all of you to Kyiv, Ukraine. We are here trying to start this HMT on the soft spot, on the softer spot, because otherwise, from Monday, we might not be laughing as much as we are laughing right now. So we just came back from church. I don't know if some of you were able to, witness the service with us, but most of us who were here did. And so we just came back. If you are not living in Ukraine, please make sure that all you guys eat while I'm talking. I'm going to be talking for you people, so that you put time to eat. Let them be doing their own thing. You go and do your own thing, guys. Because later on you'll be talking, and if you don't do it now, you'll be busy, and you have yourself to blame. So, what I'm trying to say is that from Monday is when the HMT starts full fledged, and we're going to be all very busy throughout the day, just like today. But here in Ukraine, in Kyiv, because I live so very far from the church, even driving to and fro is tiresome and tiring. So, but then by the time you sit in church for 4 or 5 hours as well, it's not easy. So, a big credit and a big shout out for all these people that are here. That they are supposed, I'm sure they're feeling like sleeping now, and instead of sleeping, but at least eating is not as bad as. But from now, after now, we are going to also be answering some questions and doing some teachings. But I'm sure some more people are coming tomorrow for the HMT. Yeah? Okay. So I want to use the opportunity to challenge all of you that have not yet, all of you who have not yet registered for the next HMT coming up in January, to go ahead and do that by writing to hmt@godembassy.org, and we'll be happy to to register you already now. I think the HMT in January is coming up from the 2nd of January to 2nd, right? From the 2nd of January to the 7th of January. And the reason for that is that that's the time most people have holidays, January holidays, New Year holidays. And it's on the lighter side for most of the jobs and workplaces. So that's why we try to put it at that time. Also, I would like to say that for those of you who have not yet joined our mentorship program, take your time and use this time to go ahead and join sundayadelajablog.com/mentorship. sundayadelajablog.com/mentorship. If you look at the screen right now, you will see that I have one of my latest books there, which is called The Beauty of Nigeria's Diversity. Amazing stuff. I mean, you'll be thanking God for the Igbos after that. You'll be thanking God for the Ijaws after that. You'll be thanking God for the Ogonis after that book. After that book, you'll be rejoicing about Buhari and the Fulanis. After that book, you'll be welcoming, you'll be looking forward to welcome the Hausas and the herdsmen and the Boko Harams and all of them into your into your territory. So the beauty of Nigeria's diversity. I mean, if I'm given an option to either live in Nigeria without any of the ethnic groups, I will refuse to. I would not exchange the opportunity to live with other Nigerians with anything right now. For me, I believe strongly that all the people that are trying to leave Nigeria, in fact, I want to challenge, there is a Yoruba guy that they call Grandson or something, that is trying to leave Nigeria and create a Yoruba republic. I invite him to a debate, because I've been surprised why the Igbos have not done that to their son, to their Kanu Nkrumah or whatever his name, Nnamdi Kanu, why they have not changed it. I said I'm surprised at the silence of the intellectual Igbos. They are supposed to have just scattered him, to have just destroyed him intellectually. But since they are not going to do that, I am going to show them the example of how to treat, what do you call them, dissidents? Is it dissidents? You call them dissidents? Yes. So how to treat dissidents. So I'm going to invite this guy to my program to come and tell me what came on him to want to divide Nigeria and make Nigeria come out of what is the marginalization you have in Nigeria. Tell me. And I want to school him. So, in fact, where is that? Okay, Babusha, I know my staff that is in charge of inviting people is not here. You know, I really want to invite him. You know, I want to show the example to sane, sound, intellectual Biafrans, or Nigerians rather, or Igbos, on how to treat the people who are causing a great trouble for their people. Because when they go there again with that, what they call it, serpent dance or python. When they go to do the python dance there, it's not that Namdi will run away again to Israel. It is the ordinary people that are always suffering. And today he released a message and said, "I only ran away because I want to live another day." It's cowardice. Yes, and innocent people are not running away to live another day. Are you a man or a mouse? It looks like a mouse to me, because if he's a real leader, leaders don't run away from the battleground so that people die. And he was crying because his dog died. I mean, what a human being is that one? And then some other people are following him blindly. Disgraceful. And if they are going to continue with the Biafran agitation, then let me announce my own. I'm going to take action about that if you are not careful. And I'm not stupid. If the people are going to continue with Biafra agitation, I'm going to do something about it. I'm warning you now. And if I do something about it, you will not like it. I'm warning you now. But let me first of all deal with the Yoruba person that wants to divide Yoruba from Nigeria. I want to face him face to face, look me in the eye, and I want to look you in the eye and give me your arguments and look at me, scatter them for you. Okay, so, but what I think we should be celebrating is the beauty in our diversity. Nothing better than diversity. I mean, when I'm in Europe here and I meet different Nigerians coming from different parts of Nigeria, I am just very happy. One of the greatest things that makes me to be a Nigerian is that I see all of them that are different from me and they are not coming from the same place I come from. That is one of the greatest feelings of being a Nigerian. Diversity. We are so many. We are so different. I mean, people from other countries don't have that diversity, you know, and it's something that we should all learn. The same thing in Cameroon. In Cameroon, if I were in Cameroon, for example, right now, I know what's happening in Cameroon, and if I were in Cameroon, I was going to support if Biafra were going to be in Cameroon, I was going to support them. So in Nigeria, I don't support Biafra or any other tribe going out, but in Cameroon, I would have supported the southern Cameroonians, because the kind of treatment of Biya's government, I don't like it. And I think there is discrimination and there is marginalization. Real marginalization is there, but not in Biafra. Because, for example, why should the federal government or the central government in Cameroon be putting governor and even mayors to the cities, every city in Cameroon, including the English-speaking space? They cannot even vote in their own mayor or their own governor or their own. If that happens in Nigeria, I would have said, yes, go ahead and divide. But if you go to Biafra area or Yoruba area, it is their own people. You vote in your own person. So anything they do is their own problem. It's not the federal government that is causing the problem for the Igbo people or Yoruba people. It is our own people are the ones ruling us. The problem Nigeria has is with the elite in general. Or either the elite is Igbo, or it is Yoruba, or it is Hausa, all of them are our enemy. They are the same thing. So we cannot just say, no, it is just the Hausa elite that is bad. No, my own too is bad. Everybody. Hausa Igbo elite too is bad. It is the elite that we have problem with.
Same situation in Cameroon. I mean,
Give him the microphone. I'm going to give you the microphone, sir. Okay, give it to him so that we could hear your argument. Yes, sir.
And Cameroon is
closer.
Yeah, we are one. Prior to German colonization, Cameroon was one. I mean, there was no English or French speaking.
Okay.
Issue of French, English, to me, is just a division.
Mm-hmm.
We're just one country. I mean, you had a program here on love, and I think that's what is the issue right now, really, the love.
No, but you don't think in Cameroon the issue is started with 1970? I think you had two issues. In 1950s, when the agreement was started to be broken, or was it in the, and then in the 70s, 72 or so,
yes,
when the agreement to give the autonomy to the English, the agreement, the conditions of the agreement was broken by the central government.
Right.
That is where the problem started. So it's not just about love. When integrity cannot be upheld, when we agree on this is the condition of our cooperation, and then you went on your own side alone and reduce the right of another person, and then in the 70s it became worse. That that is a problem, I think.
That's true. They have broken, I mean, so much agreement since the previous president, including this one, dictator that we have here right now.
Yes.
And it's been a huge, huge issue.
So because you cannot talk about love when there is no human right. And you can talk about love, right? But it's going to be difficult for people who are not born again. We who are born again can talk about love. But most people are just ordinary people. And they just seek justice. So that's like, what is the name? The name of Martin Luther Jr. He said, where there is injustice anywhere, it is injustice everywhere. And it doesn't matter who this injustice is relating to. If this injustice is splitting the constitution, can you imagine that in Nigeria, they will go and write in constitution that the Igbos cannot put in their governors, the Igbos cannot put on their mayor, the Igbos cannot have right to their resources, they cannot develop their... You know what will happen? I will go and fight for the Igbos in that case. Or if they do it against Yoruba, or if they do it against anybody. But that is what we are seeing in Cameroon.
We have about 10 or 12 regions. I mean, the issues in a lot of those regions have problems.
Okay, not just the English-speaking region?
It's really, it's just, we have, English-speaking region it's a little bit worse, but most of the region in Cameroon have problems.
Are you
with
serious?
central government, yes. And I'm from the west part of Cameroon. We have, sometimes, I mean, they don't call us Cameroonian. We operate.
Are you serious?
Yes. And in fact, even the president's there right now. In his own village, there's no clear drinking water. The people, get water from the rain. Yes.
To you, that is too bad.
Yes.
In the whole region?
Most of the region of Cameroon have. There's no infrastructure, no roads. I mean, we have road that was built by the previous president some 38 years ago, still on air.
My God. And this past president you have has been there for 36 years?
36, he's just breaking another 7 years, so he's going to be there until he's died. That's the point.
Oh.
He is really in hospital. I mean, he's in jail because he's so afraid of living that, I mean, people are holding him there. Yeah. He has the military backing him up.
Wow.
And people, they have stole so much money. Most of the people, it's a trap thing. Most of the people in the government are from his region. And half of them are in jail. And the other half do not want him to leave. And so we have back home, a woman just passed away just recently, I mean, operated with the razor to get baby, out of the stomach. And he goes himself, he treats himself. His second house is Switzerland. He doesn't live in Cameroon. We don't have this house. Beer.
Beer?
Yes.
Sweden?
His second home is in Sweden. Switzerland. In 38 years, there's never been any cabinet member meeting. Never.
No.
People in power.
Are you serious?
People in power.
Can you believe it?
There is no meeting. He nominates you based on your, relationship, tribe. That's it. We don't have any qualified people. That's why Cameroon has gone backward.
We all need to begin to speak against what is happening in Cameroon.
Backward.
All of us need to begin to speak. We shouldn't say because we are not
More
from
than
there.
4 million Cameroonians have left. He has encouraged so many to leave home so that they don't disturb his power.
Wow.
There's so many heads. I mean, the best of the best Cameroonians are out. No one is home. Nobody's home. And there's no dual citizenship. You don't have that. And you cannot threaten his power. He will come after you.
Wow.
We just have a monster there. And recently, this 2018 Cameroon on the move, fed up. He lost it again. He has been rigging the election for the past 36 years.
Wow.
He lost it 2 weeks ago. And the fellow who won the election just really has been challenging him. Cameroon has been on the move in all, over the world, marching. Yeah.
No, but he took the victory again to himself.
He took the victory again to himself. It's like a football. I mean, the man is a referee. He's everything. I mean, he does it just like he wants. I mean, just a record recently. I mean, for the last how many years he spent millions of dollars in Swiss
accounts.
Because when he leaves, he lives with bags, luggage of money. He traveled with the entourage of hundreds.
You know what I just heard, Ben? I just heard recently, but I didn't believe these guys, but the guys who told me are top guys in the World Bank and IMF structure. And they told me that this guy, he controls the budget and the resource of the economy to the extent that there is no central bank right now in Cameroon. But I said it cannot be. He said it's no. They said there is no central bank in the country. The guy he himself is the central bank of the country. Yes. Do you think it's true?
Yes, he's everything.
It's true. No central bank in the whole country. Ah. OTO. Chineke. And we are thinking we are suffering in Nigeria?
No.
Wow. No central bank. No, you can't. Coup will be happening every week. But the military is supporting him. That's what I heard.
150% because they are the best paid in the country.
Okay.
And for years. And most of them are from his tribe. The high rank, the generals are from his own he's so much afraid that if he were to leave right now, they have to, to give an account of what they've done for the last.
No, but why should they be so brutal? The way they are killing those people who are demonstrating, even women and things, they kill them anyhow.
What is happening on the other side is just something that could have been arranged in a week or two, but they just so greedy and neglected that. It's been 2 years now. Tens of thousands of people are dying every single day for nothing.
I saw some people who had American passports going back home to visit, and they take their passports away, and they can't get back.
No.
Some of them are killed.
We have no right. There's just no right up there. This is a brutal government. The man has been there for 38 years. He's 90, almost going to 90 years old. Doesn't want, more than 50% of the population of young are driving motorcycle with all kinds of degrees. Yeah.
Because no economy. The man, one-man show. And he doesn't have cabinet meetings.
No cabinet meeting. Zero cabinet meeting. Zero. Not just in the, since it's been there. No, this is the only president in the world.
And the world is keeping quiet. The world is keeping quiet. France is keeping quiet.
No. Right now, there is, ever since this election started, France have not said a thing. Not a word. They have not said a thing.
No, because they are allowing him to take all the money cash away, and they are benefiting from it.
He has a psychiatric hospital in Germany.
Ooh.
You go to the hospital, they operate you
has
with
a
razor.
private psychiatric hospital
With
in
twins.
Germany.
What is he doing with it?
Accident,
Just
train accident, hundreds of
make more
thousands of
money.
people. He never showed up. I mean, he's in
It's his
Switzerland.
private,
his, clinic, at his
property.
Clinic, yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah.
Cameroon's situation is, I mean, right next is a.
So
is
if
a
I
real-
were a Cameroonian as a pastor, I am not going to say just pray. No. We are, yes, because, you know, we are going to, these are fundamental rights that God gave to people. Freedom, justice, homeland. Even in the Bible, God instigated the children of Israel to fight for land, for their rights, for justice. So all those people just pray in Cameroon. I think maybe, of course, they don't have the power right now to stand against what's going on. But if they move away from the country, they might need to move away from the place so that they will, from outside, at least fight by spreading information. Because informational war is one of the most important ones. Even if you cannot fight with weapons, but fight with information. Spread the truth.
We've started that Cameroon, yeah,
Yes.
all over the world.
You know, see what they did with Nigerian government. Because the Cameroonian government, they were able to do what Nigerian government couldn't even do, even to Boko Haram. Because Nigerian government, each time the soldiers tried to be too brutal towards Boko Haram, some journalists were captured and it to go public. And so the military right now is trying to be careful. But over there in Cameroon, nobody is careful. They just butcher you anyhow. No, but they don't care. So they are more brutal. So the exchange they did is that the Cameroonian army will help Nigerians with the Boko Haram who ran to their territory. And then Biya gave a condition that only if you give to us all the opposition people that are in our country, in Nigeria. And Nigerian government rounded up all the opposition leaders and took them to Cameroon, and they put all of them in jail. That is a humanitarian catastrophe. Nigerian government should answer before God. Tribunal. It should be a world tribunal, human rights tribunal, that Nigerian government would do that. And also that, you know, because they put all those people in jail. I think they are still in jail now.
Yeah, they were in court last Friday.
Yeah, for after 1 year.
After close to a year. Because
Yes. What is that?
I mean, Cameroon, you have people, so many people in jail for the last 10, 15 years, never been to court.
Wow.
No.
10, 15 years, never
Yes,
been to court.
You haven't had your day, no.
My God.
Yeah. That's the regime that we have.
Things are very bad.
He just don't believe in sharing. Yeah.
Too bad. Too bad. Just too bad.
He's a devil advocate.
Yeah.